G'day, Anthea here for Ant's Pants Pantry. Today I'm going to make the Dukkah recipe that's in the everyday cooking chip. I'm used to making my own Dukkah, and I usually make it with that LSA mix that you get at the supermarket. I think that's linseed, sesame and almond. But this is a bit different, and so that's the one I'm going to try today. Let's look for this recipe. Everyday cooking chip for Thermomix Families. I can't remember what category it's in. I'll just look it up under the A to Z Dukkah. There we go. 150 grams of sesame seeds, a tablespoon of cumin seeds, a tablespoon of coriander seeds, a bit of sea salt, ground black pepper, and then options of dried mint or dried thyme. I did collect some some mint from my garden and I've had it out drying, but I think for the people I'll be serving this to, one of them doesn't really like mint, so I'll put the thyme in instead. And I've got my almonds toasting. Everything's ready to go. You might notice I've put my Thermomix on a mat, and that is so that I can slide it back and forth easily without damaging the scales. So there we go, 150 grams of sesame seeds. I didn't have very many white sesame seeds left, only 30 grams, so I'm going to put some black sesame seeds in. Tablespoon of cumin seeds. There we are. Tablespoon of coriander seeds. And without the measuring cup, it's a very low stirring speed, 8 minutes at 120 degrees, just to toast all of that, okay? Allow to cool for approximately 30 minutes. Okay, so they've been roasting nicely. It smells good. And I'll let that cool and come back. I have to turn it back on because it goes to sleep after, if it's not in use for 15 minutes. I would like to resume my recipe. All right, it's down to 37 degrees. Once cooled, put in a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. I'm sorry that's so hard to see, but I ground a generous amount in there and I can smell it. Then we put in the teaspoon of dried thyme. Insert the measuring cup into the lid. And turn the speed selector for turbo half a second at a time. Do that 1 or 2 times. Okay, just mixes it all up quickly and put it into a bowl and set aside. And then we do the nuts. You know what? I can see those whole coriander seeds in there, and I reckon they're just a bit big for Dukkah, so I'm going to blitz them, in fact. Okay, now, obviously I didn't worry about getting every single coriander seed back in the bowl, but I think I'll feel better by just giving that a bit of a blitz. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll go back to the turbo and I'll put it on, actually I might put it on 2 seconds. Oops. Let's have a look. Yeah, that made a difference. Happy with that. I mean, obviously the other seeds have been whizzed up as well, but I just think that's going to be better. It smells really nice. Smells nice, and I think that'll make a nice mixture. Now, next step. Put in the 100 grams of almonds. And 3 or 4 times. Let's have a look. I reckon that's enough. All right, I might give it a bit of a stir. Just make sure that there's no really big pieces in there. So when they're done, we put it in a bowl with the sesame seeds and combine it all up. Okay, yeah, I've put the big pieces back in there. And my bowl isn't really big enough to combine it safely, so I'm going to put it in a plastic container with a lid and shake it all up. I'll show you what it's like. It smells amazing. It's just really so appetizing. There we are, and time to taste. I know I'm supposed to have Turkish bread or something, but I haven't got any, so we'll see what. It's a good dukkah. I really love the different aromas in there. I know it seems a bit odd having the black sesame seeds in there, but they're edible, and I had some left over from a Chinese recipe. So it's worth doing. Great. Thanks for watching.